Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found the way through. Cruyff! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, a breakthrough already. And Cruyff! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Lam. Oh, great ball! He's in! He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Thuram. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cruyff. Now Neymar. And it's Lam. Neymar. Mbappe is onto this. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That has not gone well. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's the chance to counter. Pullet. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. Vieira cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Seedorf. Salam. Good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's just beyond his reach. Neymar has created one goal already. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far... And this is Cruyff. Great hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Thuram makes the interception. Hullet. In with a header! Oh, that's another chance! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Kaká. Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lahm. Foot in. The pass has gone astray. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Messi. Substitution.
And we're off again.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Hullet. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hullet. Thuram did well to stay calm there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
The Netherlands different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Aim forwards. That's a little off target. Moved on forwards. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That has been cut short. And that is a little undercooked. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vieira. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Lahm. Bellingham.
The attendance for this
And
match
he's intervened well there. Quarter of an
29,813.
hour into the second half. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Hullet. Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Messi does really well to win the ball there. The Netherlands perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vieira. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could...
And drive! And he's quick to get it clear again. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Crossed in early. Oh, well played, well played. Lahm. Now Seedorf. Now it's Messi. A lovely bit of skill. Gilberto Silva. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bellingham. Lahm. It's a great ball. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take...
Vieri! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Vieira. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nesta. Vieira. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
The Netherlands lost their way after falling behind early.